how to improve some of the DPM reading using settings. Obviously, there's other ways, such as lighting. If you watch as I rotate this, the lighting will improve the contrast for you automatically. But that's the ideal scenario when you have the lighting right where you want it. I want to show you some of the tricks to improve the image quality through the processing settings when you don't have the most ideal lighting solution. It's usually a combination of pixel size and morphology. You can see this wants to read, but it's on the edge. The first things I think of doing is morphology. If we look on one of these decodes, you can see the pixels per element is about 9.1. That's pretty large. So first thing I think we would do is try to get those pixels to pop. This is a medium size. I'll show you what's small. So small being 3 by 3. It does make a small improvement, but it's not reliable yet. Going to medium is heavier processing. It's a 5 by 5 filter, but it does make some level of improvement. If you watch, it's still pretty erratic. And 9 pixels per element is pretty large for fast processing. And when I noticed that you can use a medium size filter, let's try large. Oh, there it wants to go a little more. It's just showing that there's something about pixel size. So let me put this back to small. And then one of my favorite settings here is binning. That alone has a free processing effect, less pixels to process, and it makes the relative size of the filter to the element grow. So it's much like the medium filter, but with a small filter processing overhead. So you can see already things are getting better. Now if we go to medium, it's really starting to flatten out. So this is a general approach I take to processing the pixels to improve it when you can't use the lighting and setup to do it. Sometimes, using 2D damage mode can give it a second chance when it struggles a little, but if we were to really zoom into the timing now, we'll start to see, compared to where we started, this is great. 4.7 pixels per element. It's a pretty good place to be. I like to be 3.5 to 6, somewhere in there. That makes the processing and filtering most usable. Always one should go in here and play around a little bit with these settings to experiment. Any reduction of quantity of pixels to process is usually an improvement across the board. So that's my quick and approach of using morphology and pixel binning to improve the processing when your lighting and presentation angle can't be ideal.